called boring. It hit different.
The truth is, I can't even tell you what my real hair color is at this point. But there was one color that I swore I would never, ever touch. Red. Absolutely no red. Meet Blanca, my pint-sized Honduran firecracker of a hairstylist. I'm 37 years old. I'm sitting in Blanca's chair, and she looks at me with her little hands on her hips, and she says, "Miss Lena, we go red." Red, really. The one color I always avoided. And then it hit me that the same reason I was avoiding red was the same reason that so many of us don't really go after the thing we really want. We're too afraid that we can't pull it off. So while this video might be about hair on the surface, it's really about something deeper. It's about confronting those feelings of self-doubt and fear and really going after it, or having the boldness to try something new, even though we don't know how it's going to work out. So I sat in her chair and I thought, what's the worst that can happen if I dye my hair red? And truthfully, the worst that could have happened is I looked exactly like my mother-in-law. Yep, you guessed it. She is a redhead also, and people already mistake us for mother and daughter. So I thought my husband may be totally freaked out, never want to touch me because I remind him too much of his mom. But thankfully, Blanca came up with back to confronting our fears of self-doubt and giving ourselves permission to kind of do something that seems risky, or again, we just don't know how it's quite going to work out. And I know I'm not alone in this feeling, because actually I read that the Center for Creative Leadership found that 82% of people think that they have some type of potential, but they just don't know how to unlock it. Like 82%. Let that sink in for a second. Think about the years wasted and ask yourself, are you willing to waste how many years of your life? 5, 10, 20? Some people waste their entire lives being scared and never get to fulfill that potential. And it's not because they aren't qualified or they aren't capable. It's just because we let that fear and that self-doubt and the everyday distraction and comfort zones get in the way. So just like with the decision to give in to what Blanca was telling me I should do, she could see the potential. She could see this new thing on me. She said, where you're at right now is okay, but I think there's a bigger, better version of you, and you've got to trust me, and we'll figure it out as we go. We'll, tweak the formula. We'll make it custom to you. And truthfully, I had been flirting with the red. I had incorporated a little bit, but today in this chair, I'm fully committing to it, because that's just what you have to do in life. If you want to achieve anything, if you want to try anything, you have to fully commit. And one of the first ways to commit to something is giving yourself permission to do it. And it kind of reminds me of a different time in life. Before this channel, Flipping Gorgeous, there was Good Behind the Glam, the organic skincare and cosmetic company I co-founded with my sister. And in just 3 years, we went from dreaming up the ideas at my kitchen table to being featured in major publications and being endorsed by celebrities. But behind the scenes, we were drowning in debt and the exhaustion of running a business while I was raising 3 small kids. And I was constantly in fear that if we shut it down, we'd look like a failure. Then nothing that we could have ever imagined happened. The pandemic hit and everything changed. Overnight, all of our retail orders, which was our primary source of revenue, just disappeared. It put a real wrench in my plans. And I mean that literally, like a wrench, because not long after, I found myself wandering the aisles of Home Depot, one of the few places that was deemed quote unquote safe during the lockdown. And amidst all this chaos and this stress and this uncertainty, I found this new sense of calm and control in my DIY projects. They were something that allowed me to create again, just even if it was a small thing, like doing some furniture or painting the dining room. And for fun, I started sharing those projects online. And it's not because I had some grand vision or thought it would lead anywhere, because believe me, I didn't, but because it just felt good. And it gave me a way to express myself and to create something tangible during a time where I felt so out of control. I rediscovered myself. I rediscovered this passion, this creativity that I had buried for so long. And just the simple act of allowing myself to slow down and give myself permission to try something new led me down this path of personal fulfillment and the creation of Flipping Gorgeous. Because ultimately, when the lockdown orders lifted, the orders really didn't come back, and neither did my sister and I's passion for the business. And I thought to myself, scary as it seems to shut it all down, as afraid I am to go ask my husband to help build me out of this situation, as afraid as I am that it might look like a failure, I just had to give myself that permission to commit to trying something new. So what I was currently doing was no longer working. And if I wouldn't have done that, if I wouldn't have started sharing these things online, even though it felt scary and I didn't know what was going to happen, I would never be here today.
Miss Lena.
Wow, it's very red, but I like it. That's like full-blown red.
We were missing this.
We were missing the full, it was like we were flirting with the red.
I
and
know.
Now it's like, that is red.
I love that.
Look how beautiful. So you
I
see,
love it.
We were missing this.
This, yes.
Because at the beginning, that's what we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did the balayage with the red because it was a combination of 2 colors. In fact, 3 colors.
Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty.
It does look pretty.
It does remind me of the first time. It reminds me of the
That's
first
how
time
it
we
was
saw
the
her.
first time. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, we were missing that. But when I was looking at your videos, I'm like, okay, we missed that. Missed
That
that.
looks very natural.
It's beautiful. It looks like that's a color. Look at this.
So I'm having an issue. You're like the millionth redhead I've seen today, and I want to color my hair red.
I'm not a natural redhead. I'm not a natural
I know.
redhead.
It looks
Blanca
freaking
made me,
amazing.
like, we've
This-
inched,
but this is
and
your
then we
color.
pushed it. Well, thank you.
Right?
Go for it. Go try it.
And do you mind blush on your nose? I love
This
blush.
is fun. I didn't know I was getting a
y'all
whole
do
makeover
everything.
today. I didn't know I was getting my makeup did today. See?
Yeah. Like look at the mirror. You can see it's like such a slight
Yeah.
difference.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's
Oh my God, Miss
Needed it. I didn't put
Lena.
on
You're so
anything.
ready to go like and speak in front of thousands of people right now.
Well, listen, when I do, you gotta come do my hair the next time I speak.
oh my god, I can't get over it. It's so pretty.
I know. Abby, look at this color.
I know it feels weird, but I feel like
I like
it's
it.
so cute.
I like it. Yeah, I didn't even know I was getting my makeup done today. They had to do my makeup today.
She looks so good, right, Kadisha?
I didn't know I was getting a whole makeover today. It's amazing. I'll take it.
Okay. Look at
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Oh my God, Miss Lena.
We did my makeup and the hair.
I really love
The
this.
reactions are
I really
everything.
love it. I really love it. I love it. I need, we
Look how
need
red.
some blush. Let's see. We need some blush also. Look, oh my God, she.
Let me take a picture.
Perfect.
You look so good.
Okay, thank you.